Howdy, Sergey here, and I was sitting at my truck stop, northern Quebec, and it's right next to a huge lake, you know, and of course everything is in French, and I don't want to break any rules, so I went inside. Turns out it's a camping site, so I did not know, is it like private, can you get to the lake, you know. Like this looks like this part is, I feel like this bench is probably for that. Like they have these houses here, you know? But I can go over here. I don't want to go into some, you know, private property. So I'm about 1 hour north of Quebec City, Quebec. And it's like totally like a different planet, you know, all forests and lakes and huge mountains. So I delivered my load in a big truck 1 hour north of here. Now I was on my way back, but my dispatches and my bosses are in Ontario, and Ontario today has a holiday, so nobody's working. So basically, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to use a video camera. Wow, look at this. And this is right next to, you know, like, right next to me. So I'm glad that I showed some initiative, and instead of sitting in my truck, I decided to go and find access to this humongous lake. And that's, you see trucks over there. So that's Highway 175. That's going north. That's where I went to deliver my load. And it's very cold over here, you know. Very cold. It's see how I'm wearing kind of like my winter thing. I got a sweater, then I got this, and then I got this, and still my nose is kind of like running. So this video probably won't be about wildlife. Because I don't know, I only saw like a couple of birds, but basically it's about nature, right? The beauty of nature. You know, this, it's just that I was driving in my truck. I did a video for my main channel. I'm glad that now I can get closer to water. So the lake is over there. That's the camp. That's the sign in French, welcome. And I'm standing on the bridge because on this side there's a little stream that goes into the lake. I was trying to see if there's any animals down there, but I don't see anything. Well, that camping site is really huge, you know. After I was coming back, I took a different road and I almost got lost. There's so many cabins in there, you know, little cabins in the wood. They could shoot a horror movie in here. I had to use my phone, and I saw a tower here, like the cell phone connection is pretty good, and I had to look at my location. Now look at this old church, all boarded up, but what an interesting location. So it's right next to the camp. Well, I better get back to my truck because it's cold, you know. It's cold, so I have to go to the main road past this church. And you see, one word is in English, camping. And I know chalet, that's like, of course, a house, you know, cabin. Not sure what accurately means, but I was looking at that sign over there with an arrow, and I saw, you know, pictures of tent, right, and then a guy fishing from a boat and a guy shooting a rifle. So that's all I needed to know. So that means that this is a public area, because in a lot of these places in US and Canada, they can be private. You know, you never know. Somebody might own part of the beach near the lake. So I was afraid to get into a situation where people would start chasing me and asking questions, and who are you, what are you doing here? And so I went in the office actually of the camping site. Yeah, see? So that's how you know. When you don't speak the language, you just look for the signs, right? So and so yeah, so I went to the office, and an older woman did not speak English, but the young girl spoke English. I said, "Can I get to the lake?" And she said, "Yep, there's a road, just follow the road." And I said, "Okay, thank you very much." You know, better check, right? Better check. You know, make sure you're not breaking any rules. What I'm trying to say. All right, hold on. Can I at least get one critter? Typical story. Oh, wait a second. Just trying to find that little bird over there. But I couldn't find it. You know, that's what happens with large zoom lenses. Sometimes you lose the object that you're trying to photograph, right? And the same thing happened here. So by the time I found her, she got spooked and left. Anyway, sorry for zero wildlife pretty much video, but I hope you enjoyed the scenery. It's so calm in there, like hardly any people, you know. So nice area, even though it's a bit cold. In winter, it's like lots of snow here. And you're gonna see now, August, you have to wear this kind of clothes. Okay, take care. Sergey out.